What is up, everybody? Today we have the man, the myth, the legend. What a twist. M. Night Shyamalan. We're ranking his movies from worst to best. You know, what a very illustrious career this gentleman has had. I would say that this is probably the most interesting list that we've done thus far, just in the sense of like, and with all due respect, he's had some shitters. um, I would say that of all the directors we've done so far, M. Night Shyamalan probably has the most diverse amount of movies that range from being really good to really bad. I do want to start this list off with saying that I have not seen this movie, Praying with Anger. I'm not even familiar with the movie. I guess I can hold on. Praying with Anger. I don't know. 1992, directed by Shyamalan, written. Oh wow, so he did the triple threat here. He was the director, writer, and the main actor. I believe he is in all of his movies, or at least in most of them. And I do want this to be said. I'm a huge fan. I always have been. I always will be. I don't care what he can make the worst movie ever made. And guess what? I'm gonna watch it. Uh, just because I think he's so good at just making twists. Now he does have one movie that he needs to apologize for, but that's besides the point. Um, I just love that one thing that I love in cinema, movies, TV, video games, anime is I really really love unpredictability. That's why I liked Game of Thrones so much. You know, spoiler alerts, Red Wedding, wasn't expecting it. Right? You killed off multiple of the main characters in one episode. Um Shows that are easily predictable, or movies that are easily predictable, just don't always do it for me, right? For example, The Departed, one of my favorite movies, was not predicting the ending at all. You know, I just, and with M. Night Shyamalan, the whole joke is everything's a twist. Where's the twist? What's the twist? Um, and I enjoy it. However, with that being said, he needs to apologize for The Last Airbender, because that, A, may have been one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and B, how could you take such a fantastic piece of media and then just do that to it? It was really bad. But with that being said, I still enjoy him. Now, see, this is the funny part about his movies is they're all pretty much. I shouldn't say all. I know the media really liked uh, Sixth Sense, and obviously Split is amazing. Um, but I'm looking at the tomatoes right now just to get an idea of what audiences thought about these movies, because I really don't know if he's looked at in a positive light from audience people either. Um, Kind of honestly, the audience lines up with the critics a lot of the times. It looks like. So for me, I think I think next to Airbender is going to have to be The Village for me. Uh, I was so hyped for The Village. I remember the trailer as a kid and just being like, dude, this movie's gonna be scary as shit. And then the double twist of like okay, oh yeah, spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. The double twist of, okay, it's not really monsters from the night. The village leaders are killing and abducting their people for XYZ reason. And then the second twist that the village isn't actually in, like, we're not actually in like the 15, 16, 17, 1800s. We're in modern time, and this village is just like blocked off from modern time. It just was kind of dumb. With that being said, though, I mean, I would watch it at least once if you haven't. After that, what? I don't remember Old. What was a vacationing family discovers at the secluded beach where they're relaxing for a few hours somehow. Oh yeah, that movie was weird. Okay, Old was fine, and Wide Awake was the uh, I don't think I cared for Wide Awake. But was it better than like After Earth was really dumb, sadly. Loved the idea. Didn't like the execution there. So we might have to put or After Earth here. And then Wide Awake here. Kind of what I'm thinking. So that's 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. So we need one more before we break into the top 10. I mean, there's some that it's for sure not. It's not any of these. It could be The Happening. It's not The Visit. The Visit's great. It's not Trap. It's not Old. So it's probably between Lady in the Water and The Happening. The thing with The Happening is, even though it was kind of dumb, like the idea, it is scary. Like the idea of what that movie is kind of scary. But Lady in the Water just, I don't know. It just didn't pan out. I also was really, really disappointed with Glass. Because Unbreakable was phenomenal. Split, you could argue, might be the best movie he's done. But I don't know if that movie's so good because of the writing or so good because Homeboy fucking decided just to act his ass off in that movie. It was crazy. But Glass really just didn't put it all together. It was really kind of silly. But I don't think I could put Glass below Lady in the Water or The Happening. Can I? I think I'm going to put Lady in the Water here. And then we'll crack into the top 10. I think I can split the top 10 into, for sure, top 4 here. Signs is great. I think the ending of it with the swing away was corny, but everything building up to Signs is phenomenal. Knock at the Cabin was really good. I really actually enjoyed everything going on there. And The Visit is crazy. So I think these two are going to be... I really liked Trap too. It was like just really high stress. I think there's going to be the next 3. I think I'm going to put The Happening at 10. And then I'm going to put Glass at 9. And then I think Easy Old at 8. So then that leaves... I think I'm going to put the Trap at 7. Trap's new. A lot of people probably haven't seen it yet. I think it just barely came on streaming services maybe 2 months ago. It's the one where he's like, they're looking for a killer and it's like him. And he takes his daughter to this concert. And the whole concert is a trap to catch the killer. So he navigates like, by basically like being likable, he navigates the security and trying to escape. And of course, there's some twists and turns along the way. So here's the tough question, right? One movie out of the top 5, it's for sure either Knock at the Cabin or The Visit. Now, I really like The Visit because I just think am I getting this mixed up with a wrong movie? Hold on. That's the one where they go and see their grandparents and it isn't actually their grandparents, right? Yeah, maternal grandparents for the first time, welcomed by Nana and Pop Pop. All seems. Yeah, I really really like that movie. And I think that it doesn't get the proper ratings that it deserves. Cuz when she makes the call to her mom and like that's not your grandparents, you're just like, "Oh my god." But Knock at the Cabin is so mm, I don't know. Some of Knock at the Cabin's really good. Some of it was a little boring. I think I'm gonna put Knock at the Cabin at 6, Visit at 5. So then that leaves us with the top 4. I think I'm gonna put Unbreakable at 4. So that leaves me with this is an easy decision too. Signs is 3 because it's either Sixth Sense or Split for me. Sixth Sense is obviously like one of the most popular movies in the 90s, right? Oh, that came out in 99, so that was almost a 2000s movie. The twist is crazy. I mean, if you haven't seen the movie now, like, I don't know what to tell you. Bruce Willis is dead the whole time. I just I feel like for me, for entertainment purposes only, I would rather watch Split multiple times than Sixth Sense. That's just me. But I think The Sixth Sense might just be a better movie overall. Because Split, like, you don't need to watch. Like, there's like a unofficial trilogy, right? That's Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass, right? Like, they are all connected. Um, Unbreakable's so good. I don't know, man. This is tough. I think I think for me, just because of how good uh McAvoy did, I forget his first name. James, John, Jimmy, Josh. I think it's James, right? I could just look it up. James. Hey, I got it right. Um I feel like he just I mean you don't see a generational carry of a movie quite like that. So, okay, so here's my list, guys. M. Night Shyamalan's movies ranked from worst to best. We have number 16, I just haven't seen, Praying with Anger. Worst movie I've seen, The Last Airbender. And then The Village, After Earth, Wide Awake, Lady in the Water. And then the top 10 is The Happening. Number 9 is Glass. Number 8 is Old. Number 7 is Trap. Number 6 is Knock at the Cabin. Number 5 is The Visit. Number 4 is Unbreakable. Number 3 is Signs. Number 2 is Sixth Sense. And number 1 is Split. Let's look at the community ranks. Okay, they about line up almost exactly how I have it lined up. They do have Unbreakable typically at C, which is crazy. I think Trap at D is a little low, personally. Okay, and then let's go back and let's break out the Tomatonator. I did have it pulled up already, so I was taking peeks at it to kind of see where critics and audience lined up. So they don't have Praying with Anger on here, strangely enough, but they do have The Last Airbender last, which is crazy. I mean, look at this, a 5% from the critics, and somehow it managed to get up to 30% from audience, which I'm assuming people just had never watched the show. After Earth at 14, I have it at 13. The Happening at 13, which I have at 10. Lady in the Water at 12, I have at 11. Glass at number 11, I have at 9. The Village at 10. Oh, jeez, I just punched my mic. I'm sorry if that was loud. Lady in the Water. Okay, so yeah, The Village at 10, which I had at 14. Ooh, Wide Awake at 9, I had at 12. Old at 8. We lined up with Old. We lined up with Trap. We lined up at Knock at the Cabin and The Visit and Unbreakable and Signs. Oh shit, okay. So I guess I was in line with the Tomato Nader. I promise I wasn't trying to copy it. And then we split, no pun intended. They have the Sixth Sense at 1 and they have Split at 2. I think honestly most people would probably be in agreement with most of these movies. Actually, no. I think M. Night Shyamalan movies would be very diverse because they're so uniquely different that people might just find something they really like about one of the movies and then really hate about all the other movies. Where's the Village score at? 57 for audience? I mean, I guess that's not bad. It's definitely not great. What about Trap? Trap was pretty solid. 65 from audience. Okay. Is there anyone down here? Like, I liked The Happening. I don't know why it has so low. 24? Why? Was it that bad? Do I need to go back and watch The Happening? All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. M. Night Shyamalan. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me in the comments below. Please subscribe if you can. It really helps me out. We're trying to hit 1,000, and we're going to do a giveaway at 1,000, probably something movie related. I don't know quite yet what it's going to be. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.